Alright, so here we go. So what's up guys? So we're out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all you guys. Simply sit back, watch, admire, and enjoy as we have a little mishap with our knee strap over here, but it's all good. Don't worry, we'll make up for it and essentially get on our way. So as we find this sidewalk over here, we can get going, do our thing, moving as we make our way around. So essentially we can dive into this video topic, and in particular it's about why fit guys can attract women, right? They seem to have a much easier time with the ladies, and it can be a source of envy, right, for many people. They may desire the same things that these fit people tend or appear to have, right? Because it can very easily be an illusion or simply a perception of them having that beautiful, awesome body, and leading to more attention from the opposite sex. So in essence, we are going to give you 4 reasons why that may be so. So why fit guys attract more women. And tip number 1 has to do kind of sort of with the perception of them, and in particular their perceptions of themselves, because fit dudes more likely are going to be more confident, more self-assured, more aware of their value, or at least perceived value. And when it comes to women, they value these aspects a lot, right? Because they're looking out for someone that's confident, that has their stuff together, right? And when you get fit, you have to embark on a long, arduous journey for many, right? Although some people have it easier than others due to genetics, influences of their environment, right? Because who you hang around with matters. If you hang around a bunch of fit people, it's a lot easier to become another one of them, right? Instead of being the first one of the group. And essentially being fit is going to raise your confidence, right? Because you're stronger, faster, you're better looking, you have more aesthetically pleasing features, right? At least in the traditional sense, right? No one's telling you that you have to do or look a certain way. But when you start to work on yourself, you are essentially trying to make something of yourself, to improve and get better, right? See results and make a change. And for you, that can be one of the, I would call it enlightening and gratifying thing, right? It's awesome to be able to improve, get better, right? Suck at something and then get good, right? It's not so much fun if you were born great at it and you're just continuing the flow, right? It's not as exciting, right? People may want to write more about the rags to riches story than essentially just the riches to riches story, right? You stay rich, that's boring, right? In terms of your body, making it rich is going to require probably in your sense huge muscles, right? Cut physique, looking like a statue, and holding it, right? Keeping it, which is going to raise that confidence, make you feel great about yourself, just like a rich person would, because a rich person knows that they can handle more situations, right? Financial occurrences throughout their life, right? They simply just have more to spend. And yeah, right? Because that's one particular thing, all right? Although there's many different definitions of being rich, the general sense is having a lot of money, right? In our case, we want to have a lot of fitness, which will raise our confidence and attract those girls. And essentially, tip number 2 as to why fit guys seem to attract more girls is that it is evolutionarily hardwired into us, right? Regardless of what you believe in. Right? Us. Oh my God, this guy's gonna hit us. Come on. Let's go, man. Let's see. Hey, what's up? As we have some people talking to us. But yeah, man, so as we were saying, long time ago, we had to hunt for our food. And essentially, it required us to be in great physical conditions, right? Fight wars, right, with a spear, a lot of hand-to-hand combat. And, it required you to be a fit person. And in order to survive, you had to be in top tier shape, right? If not, your family runs the risk, of not eating, right? If you're not able to successfully hunt and protect your family, right, from a threat from predators. So if you're lacking, in the area of fitness, there's a good chance that your family may not be able to, survive, right, in those conditions. And it was like that for many, many years. And even today, if you come to think about it, those fit people, they're still able, to go through their day, right, with more endurance, right? Because if you're fit, your cardio is great, you're strong, right? You're able to move more freely about the world, right? Not get so tired and fatigued. And in essence, that's going to help you, right, as a protector, a provider for your family, right? You're not so much of a liability. Hey, what's up? Oh man, as we got messed up, but it's all good. And in essence, come to think about that, what really could be any less attractive than a guy that's able to do that, right? That has those traits within him. Right? It's almost foolish, for the girl to, ignore him, right? Because she runs the risk of not allowing her, genes to spread and her family, to be in order, right? As the man's side of the deal, the protector, provider, right? That's a form of that. So that hardwired nature of the brain, when she sees a guy, that's fit, that has a lot of muscles, that appears to be very strong, right? That's a big indicator. Right, when women, there was a study that, and this will go to tip number 3, as far as why fit dudes tend to do better with the ladies, is that fit dudes are exhibiting strength, right? So many people may think that it's the appearance of those big muscles that, do the trick, but it's more so about the appearance of strength, right? You're able to move those heavy objects and go about your business, right, with ease. Because there was a study done where, they tested the women and tried to see what did they find most attractive. And it turns out that those characteristics resembling strength were the ones that scored the highest, right? Being able to bench press a lot of weight with ease, curl heavy weights with ease, as opposed, to seeing people with these big, huge cartoonish muscles and, not really being able to carry so much weight, right? They were more concerned about how strong you were. So when it comes down to that, that's the reason why, you know, they may be attracted, is that nature of being strong, right? And that fit guys portray. And tip number 4, in regards to why fit guys may appear to be better with the ladies in particular, is I say they give the appearance of desirability, right? One trick to women that people say in particular is that you, when you have, you know, one, you have them all. When you have none, you have none, right? When you have one, they all want you. When you don't, none of them else want you, right? It's so weird. It's like when you're not looking for them, you have so much of it, but when you are, you can't get enough of it. So in that sense, when people are fit, they appear to not be so focused on the women, and they're exhibiting, I'd say, you know, traditionally masculine features, right? Attractive features, as you know, as far as why, you know, we already defined why they may be considered desirable, but due to the very nature that they are, so, you know, it's why it may be considered ideal, right? Because of that reputation behind it, right? It's just for the sake of having that perception on a large scale. So if you are fit, you are satisfying these traditionally, I would say, respected elements, right? Societies may, as a collective unit, you know, respect you for having them, right? When you go out, people may not want to mess with you as much, right? They recognize that you're a strong person who might probably be able to kick their behind, right? Because you're fit, you're strong. No one wants to mess with that. So, you know, women like that, right? Through that traditional nature that it may exhibit. So those were the 4 tips as to why fit guys may appear to attract more women. As always, we say thank you very much and goodbye.